Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is the part 2 in this series. Make sure to go through part 1 if you haven't watched it. So, let's go! By holding Alt, mouse left click, select this loop, E to extrude, S to scale it a bit, just like so. Remember guys, don't forget the side view. I think it's pretty easy right now. E to extrude it again. Ctrl R and add a loop cut right there. In the side view, hit R to rotate it a bit, just like so. Ctrl R and add 2 more loop cuts right there. Alright, we need to add 1 more loop cut right there. And don't forget to follow the lines for the front view and for the side view as well. Okay guys, now we are ready to create the hands. Go with Shift A, Mesh, Cube, S to scale the cube a bit just like so, G to grab, and place the cube right there. We can also hide the body for the moment. Select the body and hit H to hide. In the front view, hit SX to scale the cube a bit along the X-axis. Hit Ctrl R and add 3 loop cuts in this way. Ctrl R again and add a loop cut right there. In the side view, Alt Z to switch into the X-ray mode and follow the lines for the reference image. Not bad. Ctrl R and add another loop cut right there. Hold Shift, select these 4 vertices, E to extrude them from the side view and follow the lines for the reference image. Add another loop cut right there. Take your time and don't rush. 3 to face select. Select this face, extrude it down just like so to create the index finger. S to scale it a bit, just like so. As you see guys, the finger is pretty thick from the top. Go ahead, select these 4 vertices and scale them down a bit just like so. In the face select these 3 faces. Extrude them along the X-axis a bit just like so. As you see guys, I'm trying to keep these 3 faces square as possible. Select the hand from the back and move the vertices to each other just like so. It's very important to move the vertices on the back of the hand a bit to each other. That gives us this round shape for the hand from the back. I think it's easy for you right now. Select this face, E to extrude it a bit, S to scale, and that's it. You can create any pose for the hand in the moment. It's dependent on you and what do you want to create. When you are happy with that, Ctrl R and add 3 loop cuts to each finger. So we need to add an important loop cut just right there. That looks cool. Guys, we have the important and relevant vertices to create the low poly hand just like so. Enjoy the music and I will be back again. When you are happy with the result, Alt-H to unhide everything. Select the hand, go to the face select, hold Shift, select the faces on the top, and delete them. One on the keyboard to switch into the vertex select. Hold Shift, select these 3 vertices, hit M at center to merge them together. Okay, we need to do the same thing from the back. Hold Shift, select these 3 vertices, M at center to merge them together. As you see guys, now we have 8 vertices around this loop, and this is great. Select the hand at first, hold Shift, select the body and hit Ctrl J. By holding Alt mouse left click, select this loop, hold Alt Shift mouse left click to select these 2 loops. Go with Ctrl E, bridge edge loops. Select this loop, hit X, dissolve edges, and here we go. Ctrl R, S to scale it a bit. That looks okay for me. Alright guys, now we are ready to create the feet. We're gonna start with a cube. Go with Shift A, Mesh, Cube. Hit S to scale the cube. In the side view, hit SY to scale the cube along the Y axis. From the front view, SX to scale along the X axis a bit, just like so. Tap to edit mode. Ctrl R and add 2 loop cuts right there. Ctrl R again and add 3 loop cuts along the X axis. Hit Shift H to hide everything except the selected object. 7 numpad to switch into the top view. Select these vertices, hold Shift, select these vertices. S to scale them a bit. GY to move them down just like so. Select this loop G twice to edge slide. Now we need to create the main shape for the feet from the top. Move these vertices just like so. Ctrl R and add a loop cut here. And add another loop cut right there. In the front view, select these vertices, GZ to move along the Z axis a bit. From the side view, R to rotate them a bit. Hold Shift, select all these vertices. In the side view, E to extrude them along the Z axis, just like so. Select these vertices, G twice to move them into there. You see guys, now we have the base shape for the feet, and this is really awesome. In the front view, we need to move the vertices just like so. Try to look at your feet guys. It's very common and perfectly normal to have toys that are different sizes, and that's what we are doing right now. In the face select, hold Shift, select this face, this one and this one. 7 numpad to switch into the top view, E to extrude them just like so. I think you got it. Now we need to move the vertices and to find the shape for the toes. One more time, select this face and this one, E to extrude them. I'm not doing anything crazy except moving the vertices and find the main shape. So enjoy the music and I will be back again. Select these faces on the top, X and delete them. Hold Shift, select these 3 vertices, M at center to merge them together. One more time from the back, 1, 2, 3 vertices, M at center. Why we need to do that? It's easy because we need to match the vertices number on the feet and on the leg as well. Select the feet, hold Shift, select the body, Ctrl J to join. Hold Shift Alt, select these two loops, Ctrl E, bridge edge loops. Select this loop, X, dissolve edges to remove it. Ctrl R to add a new one right there, and we are done. Okay, now we are ready to create the head. Go with Shift A, Mesh, Cube, Ctrl 2 to add a subdivision surface and apply this modifier. Grab the sphere on the top, S to scale it a bit. We need to scale the sphere a bit along the X-axis. From the side view, SY and scale the sphere a bit, just like so. Tab to edit mode, Alt Z to switch into the X-ray mode. Select these vertices and grab them down just like that. In the front view, SX to scale them along the X-axis. Select these vertices, bring them down into here. And of course, we need to switch between the front and the side view and to follow the lines for the reference image. Alright, we need more vertices. That means Ctrl R to add a loop cut right there. We should add another loop cut right there, and this is gonna be the line for the eyes. Select these vertices and grab them backward just like so. It's time to add a mirror modifier. In the front view, select all these vertices, X and delete them. Go to modifiers, add modifier, mirror modifier. Don't forget to hit Ctrl A all transforms to reset the location rotation scale into default. In the face select this face and this one, X and delete them. One more time, select this one and delete them. As you see guys, we have 7 vertices around this loop and 9 vertices around the neck. That's why we need to add a loop cut right there. Not bad. Now we have the important vertices to create the ears. You have to go to the side view and follow the lines for the reference image. We have 8 vertices around this loop and 9 vertices around this one, but this is not a problem. Hit 2 on the keyboard to switch into the edge select. Hold Shift, select this edge and this one, X, dissolve edges, K to activate the knife tool and make a corner right here. Select this vertex and this one, J, to connect them. Now we have 8 vertices around the neck and 8 vertices around the head loop. Select the head, hold Shift, select the body, Ctrl J to join the objects together. Select both loops, Ctrl E, bridge edge loops. And here we go. Select this loop, X, dissolve edges, and now we need to follow the lines for the reference image. As you see, creating the ears, it's pretty simple. Select these 4 faces, E to extrude them. In the front view, RZ to rotate them around the Z axis, and that's it. The last step, in the face select these 4 faces, I to inset faces, and grab them from the side view along the Y axis. In the vertex select, try to move the vertices just like so and to keep the mesh quad as possible. One more time, select these faces, I to inset faces, push them forward along the Y axis, S to scale them a bit. Congratulations, you have the important vertices to create the chest. Take your time and don't rush. When you are done, A to select everything. As you see guys, this is a really good number for a low poly character with this quality. I'm really happy with the result. Let me know in the comment if you are happy too. Alright guys, let me show you quickly how you can create the clothes in a simple way. In the vertex select all these vertices. Go to material properties, add a new one. Okay, add another material. Scroll the mouse wheel down, go to viewport display, change the color into black as an example, and finally click on assign. And there we go. Select this vertex, hold Ctrl plus numpad to increase your selection. By holding Shift in the vertex select all these vertices and hit assign again. And this is a pretty good way guys when you are going to use this character in a mobile game or something like so. In this way we don't need to create new vertices for the clothes, we just play with the colors to have the same effect. But wait a minute, how we can add a specific shape on this topology? Well, this is a pretty good question. You can use the power of the knife tool. Let me show you what I mean about that. Hit K to activate the knife tool and cut the shape that you like on the surface. When you are done, select the new vertices and hit on assign to create a new color. I want to say thank you guys for supporting me on this channel and on Patreon. I appreciate that. If you have any question guys, let me know in the comment please. So that was all about today's video. Peace out.